Well, thank you. And thank you guys. I know that these Zoom calls can be tiring, so I'll try to make this as entertaining as possible. I am going to go over three things today um, one will be, of course, what we're doing for customers. The second one is help this group. And what David Berg is doing, I will be teaching you what we have been doing similar things in other networking groups that has been successful in helping our networking groups grow, but not only grow, but also helping each other refer more business to each other. And I think that's the biggest goal with a group like this is, we're investing our time, so we definitely want to start looking out for our group and spending some time referring each other business. And then lastly, I'll be going over my dad's church. It has been planted. Now it's fundraising time, so I do have a presentation that I'd like to do on his behalf since I am part of the board of his church. So without further ado, let's go into what we're doing and for our clients. And really, I'm just going to go over videography. So as you know, Becky said, she came out to one of our specials. We did a 30-second commercial, 30 to 90-second commercials for her. We script write. So even if it's just you're going to do a video with us or with somebody else or with Rich, which hopefully he's doing well. And from what Corey's told me, he's doing well in the bike industry, right? But if you guys need scripts, come to us. We have script templates that I give out for free. So if you need scripts for videos or 30-second commercials or anything like that, I'm more than happy to share what we have for you. In fact, I'll go ahead and share my screen here to kind of show you what we sent to Becky. So Becky decided, hey, I'm going to go ahead and purchase the package. And what I did was I sent her a 1-minute script, and you can kind of use this for your own if you guys want to write this down. But here's a 1-minute script example. And essentially when you do a script for videography, especially if it's any type of elevator pitch, here's the most professional way to do it. So if you're doing a minute, and this can actually be broken down to 30 seconds, we are actually using the same components for 30-second TV commercials. So we're doing the exact same thing, but for TV commercials, we're about to run a TV ad for Nuvodesk. Nuvodesk is about to do some television, big campaign for Nuvodesk. So this is the 4 component, and you can write this down. When you start in any kind of elevator pitch, you start with a hook. You capture attention immediately. So no video bumper saying your name or reusing what you might use out on a TV spot, just something that catches their attention. You ignite some pain or pleasure. This is what we usually call the problem, right? We identify what is the problem, and then we describe the solution to that problem. And then finally, you do the call to action at the very, very end. Any good television ad or advertisement, they usually use these 4 components. And so now when you're looking at TV ads or video streaming ads, when you look at their script or listen to their script, you'll notice it is the same components for all of them, whether they're comedy, whether they're education, it's the same components. They're call to actions at the very, very end, but they start with the hook. They identify the problem, they do a solution, and then a call to action. So that's what we did with everybody that came out to our event that we had the special for the videos. And if you guys are interested in having this, I'd be more than happy to share this with you absolutely free. Just email me, and I'd be more than happy to share this with you guys. That being said, I don't know if I got Brian. Can you send me? Okay. Yes. Just email me after the meeting today, and I will send you this so you could repurpose this for your own. And then you can also send it to your clients if they're struggling and helping out with their elevator pitches. So cool thing about what we're doing for video. Let me see if I can pull it up. I'm super excited because we just started a project that's going to take us educating our partners that will be helping us out. So we do educational videos, and I do want to show you one of my videos and what we're capable of doing for you guys. So I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to share and make sure that there's computer sound. Oh, and by the way, Coach Phil, we did use your teleprompter. So Coach Phil gave us a teleprompt and we never used it, but we finally found a reason why to use it, and it's because of these educational videos that we started doing. So check this out. Let me see here. First service is power listings. What are power listings, you may ask? Well, in 1883, the concept of yellow pages came about. Many businesses paid to be listed so they could easily be found locally. In today's world, there are over 70 plus search engines that act as the online yellow pages. This helps businesses get found locally. The problem is that most businesses are not listed correctly and therefore losing lots of awareness and business. Our software allows you to be listed on 60 plus search engines and have a customer client portal which allows you to manage and monitor your listings. You can update things like keywords, logos, hours of operations, address, brand you carry, and more. So when explaining this to your potential customers, the key things that we want to emphasize is that they need to be easily found on the internet. You can ask things like, do you know if your information is correct on all search engines? Do you know how many clicks you're getting from your Google My Business, Bing, and Yahoo listings? Do you have a Google My Business? And if so, did you know that there are 70 plus search engines that act like Google My Business that you need to be found on? You can also use these resources to help close business. 50% of mobile consumers that search for a local business visit it within a day of the search, and 18% of the consumers make a purchase. This comes from Google survey. 85% of consumers use the internet to find a local business. This comes from Yelp. 18% of customers made purchases through local search, whereas 7% made purchases through non-local search, again from Google. Now, go forth and help your customers get found. The second service that we will be reviewing is search engine optimization. With over 5.6 billion Google searches a day, you think it'd be easy to rank your business on Google. The reality is that most businesses don't make it because they are not discoverable, meaning no one knows they exist when they search on Google. We help optimize websites, I repeat, websites with the following: meta keywords, backlinks, topic planning, robust infrastructure, and more. Search engine optimization can be very complicated to understand. So let me give you an analogy that helps us explain this to our consumers. Everyone knows Google. Well, imagine Google as a librarian. What does a librarian do? They receive books from multiple authors and must categorize them accordingly. You have nonfiction, fiction, science, horror, biographies, and so forth. Now imagine those books are now websites. Your website is being categorized by Google. It picks up specific keywords page by page, looks at the amount of content it has, and how resourceful the website is, and most importantly, how relevant it is. Then it ranks your website by relevance. Search engine optimization is just making your website more relevant by adding content through blogging and ensuring that Google understands what your business does by indexing it, and how relevant you are by looking at how many visitors are staying on the website and how long. Things you can ask prospects are, do you know how many unique visitors come to your website? Do you know how many users interact with your website? Do you know how long people stay on your website? Now go forth and help businesses understand what search engine optimization really is. Okay, so those are educational videos we're doing. We are setting up an academy for partners. There's a lot of partners that are partnering up with us so we can help serve more business owners, and whether search engine optimization, power listings. There's certain web developers that are not do SEO, they don't do SEO, or do their power listings, or do social media, or vice versa. There's people that do social media that don't do websites. So we're about to launch that program very soon. Just so everybody knows where we are, and we are expanding. We did move to NuvoDesk. So we had to move to NuvoDesk for multiple reasons. One was social distancing, lots of meetings. But two, we actually increased in team members. We actually now have a team in-house of 8 with our contractors and everybody that's associated with our business. We have a team of 15. But as far as in-house, we have a UI, UX designer, a front-end app developer, a full-stack web developer, social media copywriter. So we are expanding, and it's awesome to see. But when you look at these videos, we do build what we call module-based businesses, where people can sign up under subscription and take courses. So they can get certified. If you know anybody who's trying to get certified or needs to get certifications, we can build a website that has a back end. They log in, they purchase their certification, and then they go through a course and they complete the course. That's when you would use these types of videos. But we also use these for training videos, such as that we're going to be using this to train our partners on selling our services. So that's kind of what we've been focusing on right now, is because a lot of things have been going digital. We can't do in-person trainings anymore. We can't do in-person selling as much as we used to. So now we're finding new ways to go digital and sell using digital platforms. And that's what we've been building for a lot of our consumers. So that's what we've been doing. And if you guys have any questions or interested in doing some of that for your business, or know anyone that'd be interested in doing that, we'd love to help them out. That being said, how can we help each other out? Well, I just want to give an applause to David Berg. David Berg is the best networker out there right now. He is sharing social media posts. He gave us a good review. Thank you, David, for that good review. I'll be making sure that I pay you back in return by giving you a good review. So David is doing the right thing. And I'll tell you right now that many of you know me, I network a lot. This is not my only networking group. The Chamber isn't my only networking group. I do network outside in the Burleson, Fort Worth area. And obviously I haven't been able to go out there. So we've been doing, social distancing networking through Zoom. So how do we continue to refer business? And how do we do it a lot more aggressively? And the thing is that we can help each other more than just referring business and giving each other leads. Even though the leads are great because it's like right there and then you can have somebody to call, it's not the only way to promote each other. I think we need to do, as a group, a better way to promote each other. And so I'm going to show you what we've been doing in other network groups that has literally given me double my business this past year. So a lot of our business has come from referrals, but not in-person referrals. They've come from recommendations on Facebook and Google reviews, and they're calling me now because of our reviews, our recommendations, and multiple people referring each other. So the first thing is we got to refer each other on Facebook. If you are in multiple groups on Facebook, join some groups on Facebook. Because in Facebook, you'll notice that people, and I'm just going to go to Burleson because that's where we see a lot of residential talking. So people were asking in the residents of Burleson, hey, I need a plumber. Or hey, looking for masks, those making them can post with this thread. So this person's looking for masks. I immediately would comment and tag somebody who's making masks. Let's say that recommendation, who's this person recommendation? Anyone know a good, reliable general handyman, right? So this is just Burleson. I use my Burleson group and we refer each other, but this person was looking for a general handyman and he would get a bunch of referrals through the Facebook. This is what my group has done very, very well in. So once they go to a group and they all join the same group, and they see a recommendation and they need a handyman, immediately everybody will get 5 to 10 recommendations for the same person in our group, which gives them a lot more credibility. And we have set so many testimonials where, and I have testimonies, people have called me because they said, you've been referred by like 10 or 20 people on Facebook. I mean, you must be the person that I'm looking for, because when I posted recommendation, a lot of people recommended you. I'm giving you a call because I'd like to talk to you about what we can do to build a website. This works if everyone does it, though. So if everyone would join a local group here in Arlington, and we see recommendations the minute, and maybe we can start talking about a workshop, Dwayne, where we sit together and find out groups that we can all be a part of, right? And then once we see somebody say, hey, I need an AC person, I'm like, boom, I know a guy, William. And then not only did I say William, but then Dwayne says William. And then Coach Phil says William. And then Becky says William. Immediately, it doesn't matter what quote he gives, because he has the credibility behind him, because he must have done something right? So it works. I'm telling you, it's like a domino effect. And so this is probably the best way that I've seen that we have been referring in multiple groups. So I'm part of a Fort Worth group that does it. Same thing. I've gotten leads from there. Part of Burleson group, same thing, gotten leads from there. So one thing that maybe I should make a step-by-step is, we figure out what group we're going to join, what groups are we going to join as a group outside of the chamber, maybe the Arlington garage sale or something like that, where they're selling things, or the Arlington residential talk. I don't know if they're going to, do something like that, where we join this group, and then boom, we start referring each other through the Facebook platform. And that's kind of something that I wanted to bring up to you guys, that I have seen in my multiple network groups, and I think that we can definitely help each other out if we do so. Dwayne, do you have a comment to that? Or I know I got you while you're eating, and I know you didn't expect me to have you say something about that.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. Let's explore it some more, because we definitely have ways that we can help each other that way. Yeah.
Absolutely. And so, this is a great thing. And honestly, for the next 3 minutes before I go into my dad's presentation, or actually 2 minutes, before I give a quick presentation of my dad's church, does anybody have a comment about this, or have seen this, or have done this?
I think that's a super phenomenal idea. As you say it makes perfect sense, but I never would have thought of that. So thank you. That is awesome.
Anyone else?
Yeah, one thing, anytime I see people needing a recommendation, one of the first places I go is our group. And if we've got someone in our group that I know can help them, I'm instantly popping them up on there. So that's a great idea. Help each other.
Yeah, I just did that. Right now, I just recommended Jennifer y'all at Price Right Trees on Mansfield Moms. So.
Yeah, and I think that once we start doing this, and we can start tracking this and saying, how many people did you recommend it today? And we have a count. And just say, Bryan, I did 2 or 3 referrals today. And those referrals were, hey, me recommending people on Facebook, giving Google reviews, giving recommendations on Facebook, maybe doing a review on Yelp. Okay, so technically those are digital referrals. And we can all get motivated on referring each other more business. And I know David's going to have like maybe 100 a week, right? Because he's right. So David's the master at this. But I think if we can all get behind this, I think that we can really do some positive things to this group, and everybody can get excited about referring each other to business. I've seen a drastic culture change in my Burleson network group, and a drastic culture change in my Fort Worth network group by just starting with Facebook. It's been awesome, honestly. And so,
Bryan,
yes,
I think the match then, though, with what you said about all of us joining a specific group and not necessarily announcing to the world that we're all from this other group, But like you said, when somebody asks for a referral, having multiple people refer the same person and not just copy paste, but, you know, put some kind of reason why. Because like you said, when somebody asks for a referral and gets that positive affirmation from 10 different people, they just feel dumb not to go with that person. Because I refer people in this group all the time, every single time I have an opportunity. But the unfortunate matter is, like William was saying, just because I refer somebody, unless I just do an incredibly phenomenal job, which I try, but apparently, you know, don't succeed all the time. Like William was saying, they go out and get different quotes, and they go out and get, you know, waylaid by life, right? But like you said, if we're in some kind of forum where it's not just us closed referring each other, but there's more people out there, and we, you know, have the obvious understanding that, hey, we love this group and support it and all that kind of stuff. That's the magic of pretty much in a very positive way, making somebody feel like an idiot if they don't use this person that they just got 10 referrals from, or 4. Does that make sense?
Oh, it does. Absolutely. And like I said, I think this would be great for us to start doing, and I am running out of time. So I'm just going to go ahead and present my dad's church. So me and my dad, we have been working on this church. We have a board of directors, and Ruben, which, you know, Ruben is also on this board of directors. But I just want to go over what the church is about, because it's a little bit different than your regular churches. So Merciful Church is a bilingual, multi-ethnic, multicultural church, a church and community for the community, serving the underprivileged and underserved community. So one of the biggest things that my dad is really, really big on is outreaching to those in desperate need who are underprivileged and underserved. The mission and vision of Merciful Church is we exist to assist people of different ethnic groups and cultures to become like and model Jesus Christ by exalting God, growing with others, and serving the community. And the vision, we want to be known for having an intimate relationship with God, Christ, and the Holy Spirit, being bilingual, multi-ethnic, and multicultural church, modeling family features with people inside and outside the church, meeting with spiritual and psychological needs of the church and community. Go to the next one. So we are spiritual formation. We're starting with worshiping right now. We already started life groups, training through leadership, music, technology, and group facilitation. So it's just very, very standard stuff for churches, having, of course, the worship, the life groups, people that can come together and talk about their daily needs, connect, care, cultivate, and cooperate to serve the world. Here's what we're getting to is my dad actually has a degree in psychology, and so his biggest thing is he wants to serve those with mental illness, which is a big thing here in the United States, and we all know that is a need. So he wants to provide counseling, provision, and recovery, whether that's counseling through pastoral, professional referrals, parenting, pre-marriage, schools, provisions like clothes, food, gas, home repairs, recovery of cancer, celebrate, divorce, and grieve. So he's going to call it CPR Center. And this is the man behind this entire church. His name is Carlos Acosta. He's married to my mom, Noemi Isela Acosta, and for more than 29 years. We got me and my brother. I'm 20. Actually, I'm 26. So I got to correct him on this slide. And then my brother, who's 31, he's been doing ministry for over 17 years. He has a Master of Arts in Professional Counseling from Dallas Baptist University, Bachelor of Arts in Ministry and Leadership through Dallas Christian College. So this is his information. We did build him his website. You can donate through the website. When you go to the website, $5, $10, $20, however many dollars you want to donate, it means the world. So even if it's $5, great. Because what our goal right now is to raise $100,000 to start the planting of the church. So if you guys are interested or want to get behind that, just go to mercifulchurch.org. So I'm going to go back to this. You can even contact him. You can even contact him directly. Here's his email, there's his phone number, and there's the website. And if you have any questions, you can also contact me. But that's my time. I know I went a little bit over. I apologize. So I can get you out of here, and I'll pass it back to Dwayne.
Awesome, Brian. That was very good. But I got a question. Have we been mispronouncing your last name all this time?
Yes, the proper name is Acosta.
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 Well, we're gonna have to make sure the world knows about that, because pronouncing one's name is not something you want to do lightly. Yes. I want to remind everybody to start doing your referrals, start doing your reviews, start doing your shares, all that. Try to match what David Berg's doing, and you'll be worn out, I'm sure. Also, as we close out this meeting, make sure you leave the meeting on your computer. I mean, just go ahead and punch the button that says leave, because Robert's got this thing recording, and it will continue recording as long as there's at least one person still on it. So with that said, do we have any last words of wisdom? Anybody?
Happy July 4th.
Yeah, happy 4th of July.
Great. Yeah, everyone have a safe 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. Be careful out there. And we look forward to seeing you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, y'all. I still see you, Leslie and Tom. There's Tom. How about Leslie? You still there? Well, Robert, I tried to get Leslie off, so I'm going to go ahead and sign out on not only my computer, but my iPhone as well. So y'all have a good one. Stay out of trouble.
Welcome to the club.
I'm ready to go get it dirty now.
Well, that I might have to join you for. I even keep mine in my office.
There you go. Well, shall we go ahead and get this show running?
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Amanda.
And Dwayne, if you didn't hear me earlier, I do have to skip out a little bit early. So again, the doctor's appointments, just kind of schedule them whenever they decide to schedule them.
Sure. Well, just kind of give you all an update on the chamber. Henry is clearing 1010 Collins and the Arlington Board of Realtor building as two potential areas that we can meet, making sure they're doing all the protocol that they're supposed to be doing. And because even though we'd be meeting off-site, it does still give the chamber some liability to make sure everything is being done right. So, well, I'll go ahead and start it. I'm Dwayne.
Dwayne, I'm sorry,
Go
can
ahead,
I just
Becky.
interrupt? We have offered at River Legacy, we've offered meetings Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday during the day at the chamber for smaller groups. We're opening up after the 4th for the Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays. So we're open to the public those days, but on the other days we are opening. Those are, of course, we have space for rent as usual, but we're offering a special deal to chamber groups. Networking groups would be for free, and then special pricing if if somebody has an event that they want to do.
Awesome.
Just don't
Make sure
mention my name, they charge you double.
Yeah, make sure Henry clears the protocol and all that. Make sure he is aware of that.
Yeah, we're working on that too. So he's in the process with us as well. I just wanted to say we're not for this group because we don't have that many for the whole group. That's
I imagine in the early days we'd probably only have about, I would say probably 30 and live and in person.
Well, 30 we could do.
At the earliest. Yeah.
Yeah, 30 we could do. So we'll talk about it. Thanks, though.
Sure. Excellent. Thank you, Becky. Well, I'm Dwayne Lee with Southern Flare Photography. We're steadily in the move, getting ready for our big move that's going to be coming somewhere in the next 4 to 5 weeks. I'm thinking Darlington, actually, just off Green Oaks on Legacy Point. It's in between Ascension and Ballpark Way. And we're really excited about the building, and it's going to be a nice, I'm looking at it as an upgrade, even though we're downsizing. I'm looking at it's a real beautiful building. It's a former chiropractor's office, and we're having to do so little to get it ready for us. But hopefully in about a month, we'll be moving in, and I might have to take a week or two hiatus from the group while we're doing all that. But anyway, we'll be having open houses, several open houses. We'll have one for the chamber. We'll have one for our customers. We'll have one for special stuff. Anyway, just wanted to let y'all know that you mark sometime in August, we'll be moving. So with that, going on down the line, Robert, if you don't mind, I'll go ahead and just control the thing. If you'll go ahead and mute everybody, though. I don't know how to do that from my end.
We can always unmute ourselves.
Me and you, Dwayne.
Okay, there we go. Well, I'm going to just go across the top of my screen as to who I see for next, and hopefully they don't bounce around very much. But Cruise Princess, talk to us. Unmute yourself.
Oh, hi everyone. Heather with Primo Travel Services. And if you didn't see the group post that I did last week, Michelle and I are putting together a group cruise for the first of the year to get some networking and meet new friends and just get to know one another a whole lot better. So we're looking for people that want to go on vacation at the very beginning of the year. Information's on our page. It is, let's see, cabins start at $522. It's out of San Juan on the Freedom of the Seas. And any questions, just give me a call.
All right, thank you, Heather. And Joni.
All right, Joni Wilson, Affiliated Bank, working from home. Hope to be in the lobby next week at the bank. Crossing fingers, if everybody's well, then we will be opening doors for folks to walk in with a mask. For just a brief second, we need to take a photo, and then you put your mask back on. But not really take a photo. Our camera just wants to see your beautiful smiling face as you come in the lobby. But we wrapped up doing the PPP loans on Tuesday, and we did a whole bunch of them. We were able to help out a lot of companies. So back in the loan business, entertaining new deposits. So come see me at Affiliated Bank, Joni Wilson.
Okay, thank you, Joni. Robert, go ahead and get yours in before you leave.
Absolutely. So, Robert Blake with Bit by Bit. We manage our clients' technology and we secure their data. So if your computer's giving you a fit, call Bit by Bit. And we have fortunately been working nonstop during COVID and continuing to do so. Our New York office is starting back to work, more on sites, whereas it looks like hopefully we're not fixing to go into lockdown here. So looking forward to the future. Take care.
Okay, Corey, go ahead.
Good afternoon. I'm Corey Calloway, Calloway Financial Services, your friendly investment advisor only. Been awfully busy during all this time. I've moved all my clients, or most all my clients, to TD Ameritrade and getting used to the new systems. If you're concerned what's going on with the market, give me a holler. I'll give you some insight. And just remember, no business is too small, no check is too large. Before you give it away, call Calloway.
There we go. I think I'm unmuted. Phyllis and then Meredith, and I'm on a phone call, so y'all just go on down the line. It'll be Phyllis, Meredith, and Bryan.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's great to see you. Phyllis Washington here with Coach for Leadership. I'm your business coach as well as your leadership coach. So if there's anything I can help you with in regards to your business, we are partners along with business owners to help them walk the path of being an owner. And I read a quote the other day that said something about if you're just really kind of just focused in your own mindset and not getting outside viewpoints, that's probably not the best way to go. It's also important to get a viewpoint from others on, you know, what's going on. So if I can help you, please call me, Phyllis Washington, Coach for Leadership. Thank you.
Hey guys, this is Meredith with My Nurse Family. I announced our rebranding last week, but we're still in the same office if you guys want to come visit. And we had a fun little social media challenge this week, so I'm going to share my screen really quick. Or maybe I can't. But it'll be on our social media with our Throwback Thursday post with some old TV shows. So thank you guys for commenting. So check our social media. Make sure you guys give us a like. Thank you.
Okay, Bryan. Oh, Bryan, there he is.
Well, hey guys, it's Bryan with Trinity. I'm going to be presenting today, so I just want to thank Becky for coming out on Friday, I believe it was, for video shoots. And did you have fun is all I got to ask. Good. So we're working on her professional video, and I will leave the rest to my presentation.
All right, be hearing from Bryan here in a little bit. Becky, next in line.
Techie Becky was having trouble getting off of mute, but I'm on there now. I did want to say, yes, I had a lot of fun at the video shoot. That was really cool. And I'm looking forward to my finished product. This is Becky from River Legacy Foundation. We are excited because we're opening up the center. The Nature Center is opening up Thursday the 9th. We'll be open Thursday, Friday, Saturday for a while. We're doing all of the special cleaning and all the stuff that we're doing these days. And of course, masks are required. but we're looking forward to it. We've got a couple turtles who've been feeling very lonely, so come out and see us. We also are having 2 more weeks of summer camp for 3-year-olds through entering 6th grade. And there's a camp that starts Monday and then the following Monday. So there's still time to register, folks, for those. They're online, they're virtual, and we're just getting rave reviews. And pretty soon you'll be able to see some of that in action in a professional video, thanks to Bryan Acosta. This is Becky at River Legacy Foundation. Thank you.
All righty, Becky. Tom Vance, come on down. Yeah, you're gonna have to unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, Tom. Oh, Tom. Tom, unmute yourself. There you go.
How's that? Am I unmuted now?
You are.
Okay. All right. I don't see my video. I guess it's up there, but all right. Tom Vance with Advanced Senior Options. We are going to have our Introduction to Social Security and Medicare seminar next Saturday on 7/11 at 10 a.m. It's going to be both virtual and live. I've got social distancing. I'll have up to 10 people here live with everybody staying 6 feet apart. And then I'll also do it on Zoom. I'm learning how I've got somebody that knows how to do Zoom. They're going to come in and teach me Monday to make sure we can share screens and such. This is my only real exposure to it, as you can see, since I can't unmute myself. We have a little bit of work to do, but Tom Vance with Advanced Senior Options. If you know somebody that's turning 65, somebody just got decided they were told they're not coming back to work after all, and they're over 65, they need some health insurance, let them look at Advanced Senior Options. Thank you.
All righty. I'm not sure if Sam Elliott's still with us, but he can unmute himself. He's probably unvideoed, so he wouldn't have us see him eating his ribs. But go ahead, Sam.
No, I was eating pizza. I thought you guys would be very jealous. Sam Elliott, schooling. We help our clients with telecommunications, credit card processing, all packaging, and waste processing. And I got a board, an audit, and one of our people was able to save $1,900 for
Hey, Sam.
Happy 4th of July. Nothing says I love America like a U.S. Yes.
Hey, Sam, your whole transmission was garbled so much that we might be able to pick up 1 or 2 syllables. So I'm not sure if it's your connection or what, but no one really could hear what you were saying. So maybe we can come back. Why don't you get off and reboot and come back and see if that helps? I think you just did. Okay, David Berg, come on down.
Good afternoon. This is David Berg with Colors Professional Floor Care. We clean everything you put your feet on and a whole lot more. We specialize in water extractions, and we've been sanitizing a lot lately. We also have a discount, well, not really a discount, free items for the chamber. I put that on the newsletter. Hopefully that gets posted. I didn't know about that, but now we're on that. So make sure you ask what the chamber discount is when you call, and we'd be happy to come, give you an estimate, do anything you need. Please give us a call. I will share and love anybody on Facebook. If you want to tag me, tag Colors, I promise I'll get back to that. And that really will show some results. Also, Google reviews. I'm telling y'all, they work. I'll be happy to share. I've done about 10 last week. I'll do as many as I need to do. I won't plagiarize, but I will make you look good. David Berg with Colors Professional Floor Care. Have a great day.
Thank you, David. Amanda Richardson.
Hello, everyone. It's now Falcon. Dwayne.
Well, change your name on your.
I will.
thing. Yeah,
I know,
sorry.
I realize that. That's all right.
Old habits die hard, you know.
That's all right. It's all good. Hi everyone. I'm Amanda from McKnight Insurance Services. So a good referral for us is anyone that you know that is in need of bonds. So if you know anyone that's in need of a bond, let us send them our way. Another thing too is that I want to let you guys know that our office will be closed at 1 o'clock. As of this afternoon, we're closing early, and then we'll be off tomorrow. So for the 4th of July. So if you have any questions, call us. Thank you.
Thank you,
Amanda from McKnight Insurance Services.
Thank you, Amanda. And let's see, we got a couple switch around. William, I see you're on. Hopefully your audio will work.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep, go for it.
William with Climate Experts AC and Heating, your friendly neighborhood residential and light commercial air conditioning contractor. Do everything this summer, as you guys all know, we repair and replace. But I have experienced this lately, and maybe it's Google and the internet and ADD, but I understand why people get more than one estimate, sometimes 3 estimates. But I was on a call the other day, and this woman had another home warranty issue, which home warranties suck, by the way. They almost cover nothing HVAC related. She already had 2 estimates before I came, and I'm a referral from Terry Bennett, which he's not with our group anymore, but I still appreciate the referrals. And I give her an estimate, and then another guy is rolling up the street waiting for me to leave from Tropic Air to give her another estimate. And then when I asked her this morning if she received my estimate, she said she has a few more estimates coming. I really don't, how that doesn't confuse a customer. I mean, how many estimates do you think you need to actually choose an actual contractor? Maybe I'm confused nowadays, but I think that if you get more than 3 estimates, it's just going to make your decision a lot tougher. I mean, if you're looking just for cheap, you could probably just tell the people before they come to your house, you want the absolute worst service and the cheapest price. So that way we can decide whether we come out to give you a free estimate during our valuable time. But maybe it's just me, but that's a lot of estimates. Somebody sounds confused. But anyway, I still appreciate the referrals, and I will always give free estimates. Have a good day.
Thank you, William. Leslie Nunez. I know you're out there, Leslie. If you're there, unmute yourself. Okay, well, let's go on. Oh, listen, I have no mic. Well, that's going to be kind of difficult to give a 30-second commercial, isn't it, Leslie? Oh, my goodness. That's terrible. If you can type in something, we will all read it in the chat box if you want to try that. So let's go on to Kelly Sauter.
Good afternoon, everybody. Aha. Okay. My name is Kelly Sauter, and I am your fantastically cheerful and excited life insurance representative right now. And I don't know if you all saw my post on Facebook, but if you haven't, go read it. It's on our little group page. Anybody that is willing to let me do a quote for them, I will give you an absolutely free copy of this awesome book, How Money Works. It has been featured on, I can't even tell you how many news and talk show programs. It's a phenomenal book, and I would love to give you a copy. Let me give you a quote. Thank you so very much. Kelly Sauter with Wealth Wave, the How Money Works company. Thanks.
Thanks, Kelly. David Curtis.
Hey, everyone. Can you hear me all right?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you, Kelly.
Yes,
this is David Curtis with Hops HR.
Can you hear us?
Yes. David Curtis with Hops HR, your local HR guy. Sorry, I'm in Home Depot looking for plumbing parts right now, but I have 2 days left in my special that I'm running from my HR compliance audit. I'm finishing up one for one of my clients. They're going to get an 11-page report on a lot of great recommendations on their processes to ensure that they're protected and their liabilities and risk are reduced. So if you're interested in saving 10% on your HR audit, give me a call today. And that's it. Thanks.
All right. Thank you, David. Jennifer, are you off your phone call now?
Yes, thank you. Hi, everyone. It's Jennifer with Price Right Trees. Hope you guys are all doing well. You know, we're a residential and commercial landscaping company. We are actually right now also reaching out to everybody that wants to have Christmas lights done to let us go ahead and get quotes for you so we can get you on the schedule. As soon as October hits, we usually end up filling up pretty fast. Again, if you have any questions or anything, give me a call. Thanks.
Thanks, Jennifer. Sam, we're going to try it again, by golly. And William Montagna had a real good observation. It sounded like your first presentation was a dial-up AOL. So hopefully you've got a faster bandwidth now.
Yeah.
No. That's still the same. There's something wrong.
Yeah. I appreciate that positive feedback.
Sam, I just sent you a message. It's still not working. So hopefully we can get you going back up here pretty soon. Leslie Nunez sent a little message to everyone that they're in the stretch of getting all the tax deadline or tax returns out by July 15th deadline. They're still taking clients, so if they're okay with doing, if you're okay with doing an extension, they're okay with doing an extension. They do personal and small business taxes, and they're here to help. And that's from Justin Peatgrass CPA and our effervescent Leslie Nunez. All right. I think we've gotten everybody. I don't think we missed anybody. If we did, raise your hand or unmute yourself, and we'll go from there. But let's start off with some thank yous, and just raise your hand and then unmute yourself. William, you're the first to do it.
I'd like to thank Justin. He's not in here, but took care of his house. Also, Dwayne, I went and did a little inspection for him at his place, and always appreciate the referrals. If I'm forgetting anyone, I've been ADD lately. Too many changes, too much crud going on, but I always appreciate referrals, and things are still going well. Thank you.
Thank you, William, for coming out the other day to look at the AC on the new place that we're going into. Appreciate that. Any other? Oh, Becky. Boy, she got her hand up.
Yeah, and I got my mute off pretty quick this time, so that's pretty good. Hey, I just wanted to say thank you to the muted kind of technologically troubled Sam today, because he saved my companies over $1,900 last quarter. So I'll say thank you to Sam for that, a time when we really need it. And that's ongoing. This is just over and over and over. We keep getting these savings. He keeps finding us better deals. So big thank you to you, Sam. And I hope you can hear me, because we couldn't hear you. And also a big thank you to Bryan, because Advent Trinity ran a special for a professional video. And we at River Legacy took him up on that. And just how great his training and information was to make that easy for me. So thank you to you, Bryan. I really appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Phyllis, I saw your hand up.
Yes, I have a few thank yous. First, I'd like to thank William for coming out and doing a service check on my system. I think I said that before, but he wasn't there, so I wanted to thank him. He always does a efficient, great, thorough job. Appreciate that, William. I also like to thank Jennifer Payne for reaching out, and it felt really good for her to reach out and want to get some information on some leadership training for her team, and I'm really grateful for that, and we'll see where we go from that. Also want to thank Bryan Acosta for providing some information and quote on some service, internet service that I'm looking for. So appreciate that, Bryan, and we will move forward on that later. So thanks. Appreciate it.
All righty. Anybody else? Oh, there's Kelly.
I want to say thank you to the lovely Amanda, not Richardson, but I don't remember what the new last name is. So type it in the thing and I'll write it down and change it in my phone. She's just given me the opportunity to sit down and do a quote with her. So thank you so much in advance for that. Miss Becky, we did a one-on-one quite a while ago, and it was just so much fun to get to know you and to realize how much I really need to bring my kids to your place. So thank you so much. Both David Berg and David Curtis, I appreciate both of you gentlemen, because Mr. Curtis gave us the opportunity to do some life insurance with him. So thank you so much. You have been seriously the most nice, easy, thoughtful client to work with. I appreciate the heck out of you. And David Berg, you always repost my stuff on Facebook, and you're always just such a good friend and wonderful supporter, and I appreciate that. And last but not least, Miss Meredith, thank you for reaching out to me to see what I can do for you. So I look forward to talking to you later today.
Excellent. All righty. And yes, you're right about David Berg. He is awesome when it comes to sharing and reviews and all that. We could learn a lot from him by himself. All righty. Who else? Anybody? Don't all come at one time. Well, okay then. I guess that's it. I don't see any others popping up on the screen. So at this point, Bryan, I'm not sure what time it is, but well, it's 12:35. You got at least 20, 25 minutes to play with. It's all yours. I'm going to mute myself.